Let's practice the muffin method and make some pancakes. So for our equipment, we need a couple of bowls. We need a fine mesh sieve to aerate our ingredients. We also need our measuring supplies. I have a whisk for mixing my batter up. I also have a rubber scraper for getting all those last remaining liquid ingredients out of the bowl. Okay, let's get started with measuring. First, we need to spoon the flour into the measuring cup. Make sure it's nice and fluffy. I like to mound it up on top, and we're gonna level it with the flat side of a spatula or a knife. And that goes right into the sifter. The baking powder, we're gonna put the spoon into the container and level it with this lip that's in the container. Again, you could also use a knife or a spatula. Right into the sifter. And we can use the box on the baking soda to make this level. So no dumping it into the bowl, just use the boxes to level. And our salt, we'll use a knife or a spatula. Same with our sugar. All gets added into the sifter and sifted up. Now for our liquid ingredients, we have some buttermilk. I'm gonna pour it in a liquid measuring cup and measure it at eye level. Then I'm gonna add my oil. We're gonna pour that into the measuring spoon. You could also use melted butter. And my egg. Crack it in a separate bowl. Make sure there's no shells or blood in the egg. Now we can pour that in a bigger bowl. Scrape out all of the liquid ingredients and give that a whisk. Once that's incorporated, we can add our liquid ingredients to our dry ingredients. Use that rubber scraper and get all of the buttermilk out of the bowl. Now we're gonna gently mix our batter with our whisk. Don't go crazy, we don't wanna overmix it. It's still gonna be lumpy when it's done. Just barely incorporate all of the ingredients. There we go, still lumpy. Preheat your pan to 350 or medium. And we're gonna spray our pan first, just a light spray of oil. Now we're gonna use our cookie scoop and we're gonna scoop 6 pancakes into the pan. And while they're cooking, we're looking for bubbles that pop. We're looking for the pancakes to be less shiny and they'll be golden brown underneath when we peek underneath the pancakes. Now we're gonna do this shimmy shove to flip these. Shimmy, shove underneath, and flip with the wrist. Shimmy, shove, flip. Now let them rest. Do not press them down. We want them nice and fluffy. Once they're golden underneath, they're ready to serve. Don't forget with this pan, you're gonna unplug it from the wall and wash the pan like a dish. Just make sure there's no plugs attached to the pan or the wall. There's our amazing pancakes.